Welcome to our Ayurveda talk. I'm actually going to be talking tonight about Naysa, which is a nasal therapy. And we've talked about it before. I checked out my video. I did one a year ago on Naysa, and it wasn't as detailed as I would like. And the reason why I am wanting to talk about it is because I've got a few people that I'm working with right now where Nasi ends up being one of the best treatments for them. In fact, I just recently did a training in January or February at Kerala Academy, which is where I did my Panchakarma training. And the doctor there, who is from Kerala, India, which is where the Ayurveda comes out of, he said that this treatment is such an incredible treatment. It actually can help with diabetes. Now, I don't know the link to that or what the connection is with that, but what is Naysa? Well, first of all, Naysa, it's spelled Naysa. And what it means is it's a therapy that helps with the nose. It's a very important therapy because your nose is your gateway it's your gateway into the head. This is so important. Even in Chinese medicine, it's important. When I'm teaching the Qigong classes, they have this one practice in the 8 brocades. It's so simple. It's so easy. You know, the 8 brocades have the bow and arrow thing and all this stuff. And this one practice, they say, is the most important practice. And what is it? It's rotating of the head. Why? Because if you can't access what they call your higher wisdom, then you're disconnected. So being able to be connected through that channel up to the head is crucial. So the Naysa therapy, and also sometimes snuff is used, which is the churna powdered form. And I don't use that very often. I find it very uncomfortable for myself. I've had it done a few times, and it put me on the ground. But the head is very important to keep clear, especially if you are a Pitta person. What happens with Pitta people is they become very uncomfortable if the mind becomes foggy. Pitta people see clearly. They rely on their intellect. They rely on their logic. And when they don't have it, it becomes very uncomfortable. And I have seen them pretty much squirm out of their skin practically, trying to figure out how to resolve why they don't have a clear mind. Well, one of the therapies that you can do to help with a clear mind, to have a clear head and a clear mind, is Naysa. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. It's a nasal herbal therapy. It's used for healing in Ayurveda issues around the throat, the neck, the head, and the senses. Okay, these are the senses specifically: the ears, the nose, and the eyes. Basically, it's going to help everything from here up. Okay, so Naysa relieves stiffness in the head. It's going to help with your arteries and your veins that come up through the neck and into the head. It's great for the throat. It's going to help your voice. It helps with the jaw. So if you've got TMJ going on, it's going to help loosen that. It literally says it will soften the muscular tissue and help with obstruction. It's great for tonsillitis. It also, if you have vision issues or cornea issues, eyelid disorders, very helpful. Naysa is helpful. It's great for migraines, any disorders relating to the neck, the shoulders, ears, nose, mouth, head, cranium, and even your scapula. What's your scapula? Your scapula, right? Right. Remember the trapezius comes all the way up into the neck here and comes down. So that makes sense. It helps with your face. So if you got a lot of tension in the face, it will help to soften that. Ayurveda even says that it helps with facial paralysis if you use it enough. Now, this isn't, oh, I'm going to try it a couple of times and now, oh, look, it should be helping me. No, this is part of your daily routine. It's something that you're going to do on a regular basis. It is also great for convulsions, which is a nervous system thing, goiter, pain, tingling sensations, loose teeth, tumors, hoarse voice, speech disorders, vata disorders in general of the mind, the head, the neck, and the throat. Vata, remember, is ether, air. Vata gets very scattered. Vata goes into anxiety, fear. What happens physically when you have a vata imbalance? You have twitches, you have tremors, you're moving around a lot, you're not sleeping as well, you're scattered, lots of movement, too much movement. That would basically tell you you have an issue with vata. It also is helpful for diseases in the head or illnesses in the head that are caused by kapha. Kapha is going to be more of the stiffness, numbness, heaviness. So if you've got stiff neck, heavy, that's kapha. It's going to help with that. And it's great. And it is also great for pacifying even pitta. Okay. So I usually recommend that you use regular ghee or Brahmin ghee and also sesame. Just plain sesame oil is recommended. Super simple. You do 3 to 5 drops in each nostril in the morning. You have to tilt your head back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Massage it gently. Pinky finger, ring finger, spine. And then you just let it sit in there. And what will happen is it'll start helping to moisten the sinuses, moisten and open everything up. And then you get this fantastic benefits that come with it, helping from here up, including your scapula. So Naysa Therapy is definitely supportive. And I want to encourage all of my clients who are dealing with vertigo and head injuries and those kinds of issues where they're having chronic stuff with their neck. Try out this therapy. And if you want support, if you're not sure about how do I do this on my own, come in and get some support. I will help you the first time dealing with it. And then you could do it as part of your daily routine in the morning. Okay, so you tongue scrape, brush your teeth, tongue scrape, and then you do your Naysa. It's part of the daily routine. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, we're going to get started with our yoga practice tonight. And I wish for all of you a clear mind. All right, let's get practicing.